Hi, I'm Kim. It's reconnected me. Sorry about that. I'm Kim with Kimberly's Vintage Treasure, and I am on today for Belladonna Lily with V-Flex. And today I'll be working on a print from Dragonfly Crafts called Princess and the Pea. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to put that on a canvas. I am going to take just a second here and let people get on and then I'm also going to go over and make sure I'm linked up with Donna. Grab my glasses because you can't see. Okay, take that. Complete. Okay, let's see. How is everybody today? It's been a good day. Lily. Only Lily. With V-Flex. Sorry about that, looking away from the camera. There she is. And make sure I'm on here with her. Looks like I am. Turn this down. Thanks for your patience while I linked up with her. That there so I can answer questions. And anything else I need, I don't know. So thank you for joining me today. Hi, Tammy. There you are. How are you? Good afternoon. It's been a good day today. We had family from out of town stop by. My son came by. I saw my son last night, and I hadn't seen him for about, I don't know, a little over a year or so. Thank you for sprinkling with those wonderful sunflower seeds. Yeah, we had a good weekend. Traveled, got out of town for a bit. It's exciting. Anybody else joining? I'm just kind of waiting around. Did you see this? This is what I'm going to use today. This Princess and the Pea. And this is Dragonfly Crafts. Yeah. So I'm just going to add her on a little canvas. Let's see. And I want to make sure I'm going to tilt this down. See if I can tilt it down anymore. There we go. How's that? Much better. Can you see that better? If I turn it this way, maybe. Hopefully it's dry. I just put a coat of gesso on it so that the canvas would be prepped. Thank you. You're good. Like that I shared today? Yeah. I was excited to come on. We had such a good weekend. We went to the ocean. My husband and I took a weekend away and went to the ocean. He and I and the dogs, the hooligan and the poodle. So we got away for about 3 nights and hung out on the beach. It was amazing. I'm going to grab a paper towel too, so hold on. They're just a little bit out of my reach. I'm down here, I'm making a mess. I can't seem to keep my space clean. I just tear up everything with paint. But, you know, whatever. It's how it's supposed to be. So I think I'm going to take the background of her a solid color instead. Well, I have to do white around her, so maybe I'll just start fussy cutting her right now. Did I finish my platter? No. I ran out of time, and we were leaving the next morning, and I kind of started over. I'll show you. I kind of started over because I didn't like how it was going. And I have something else in mind to do on there too. I did find my stencils, so I think I'm going to do this on there too. It has a ridge on it, so I think, you know, I want to order some of the resin and do some resin in there. Maybe with some, I have some of those dried flowers. I thought would be really pretty. Yeah. So That's my goal, is to do that and then show you guys. Yeah, we left the next morning and I just ran out of time. They seem to be thank you. Let's see, they seem to be having a wonderful time with you both. Okay. I lost track of who they are. Hi, Angie. How are you? How are you today? Thank you for joining. Appreciate that. So I'm doing this. I don't know if you saw this. I might have missed it, but I am working on this paper, Dragonfly Crafts. It's called The Princess and the Pea. And I'm going to set this aside. And then just give this a, cut this down. And then I'm just going to paint the background, whatever. Just find something. Well, hi, Queen Bees, Bits and Baubles. How are ya? I love that, by the way. Queen Bees, Bits and Baubles. How fun is that? Mine's just... I had to change my name after my page was stolen. That was a nightmare. Yeah, that was a nightmare. But I think it turned out for the best, so there we go. It turned out. Everything's okay. You know? You just have to roll with it. And I'm making this kind of jagged. I don't want it to be kind of straight. I'm going to put it on this canvas I have. Let's see here. Put on there. That's kind of weird. I might make it a little bit more, but a little bit more. You like the print? I do too. I do too. I get them, you know, and they sit there, and it's like, what should I do with this? And so, well, I'm going to put it on a canvas. Give this a whirl. Princess and the Pea. That was one of my favorite stories when I was a kid. And Jack and the Beanstalk. I liked Jack and the Beanstalk. I still watch that every once in a while when it comes up on the, I see it come up. If you guys hear drilling, my husband we're having a new front door put in, and we have to take down all my stuff in our stairwell, which, you know, is pretty big. And so that's what he's doing up there. He's got we have a shoe cubby, and it has, you know, the drawers kind of fold back like this and the shoes slide in. And so he had that bolted to the wall, and he's taking that down right now. Yeah, thanks. Did you guys hear that? You're watching approaching storms? Uh-oh. Do you have, like, tornadoes or anything happening? I hope not. Okay. That's better. That's better. This is a pretty big chunk right here. Get that out of there. There we go. Our weather was so good for the coast. Oh, it was a little chilly because, you know, it's on the water. And I live close to Puget Sound, but I'm a couple hours away from the ocean. And so Puget Sound gets cold. There's not a dude out here. But I don't go in the water. It's too cold for me. It's got to be, I have to be in Arizona where it's 100 degrees to get myself in the water. Oh, the babies. Yeah, we took them. They had so much fun. So the poodle on the beach, my husband was pulling him along and not realizing that Bruce was rolling his shoulders and just rolled right out of his harness. And off he went running. It was hilarious, though, because he's like, I'm free. He was running all over the place. It was pretty cute. He was happy, his little face. And Bridget, She was so excited. She was running all over the place too. Just, they were so happy. Yes, prayers for you guys. Oh, tornadoes and a large hail. I hope you guys have a safe space. A safe space to go to. Where do I need white paint to put behind there? So I moved my desk a little bit so I'd have more room because my chair kept getting caught on the carpet. So behind me looks a little bit different, but I haven't changed too much. I'm just going to put down some white paint to get this down. And then I'm just going to paint around it. And I'm just going to do a solid because that's what sounds good today. So do you guys, hi Pamela, how are you? Thanks for coming in. So this is my live today with Bella, Donna, Lily, and V-Flex. I am working on The Princess and the Pea. And if you are here and you see the red live button, I am still live on my little live show here. If you don't see it, then that means I've finished up. But please put in hashtag replay so that I can tell you thank you and answer any questions you may have. And I always appreciate anybody stopping in and hanging out and asking questions or just chatting because, you know, you can get lonely on here by yourself. You have a basement and the car, oh, the car's outside. Ugh, man. No, not good. That's not good. Oh, that is a little, that's not good. Hopefully you don't have as much dry time today. Okay, so get that. Wash that off. Get the loud noise here. It looks much better behind me. So this right here is a cement statue my friend Kathy gave me, and she knows it's kind of my thing. So I keep putting different hats on her. Right now she has this vintage hat with a, you know, with a beautiful silk veil. I have some flowered hats. I change them out. But that one I like. I think she needs a really pretty brooch up here. And then, of course, things I've made back there. And right here, that's my small dog. That was his sweater, my little Ollie Top. He passed away. He was a Shih Tzu I had for 18 years. I should live alone with a dog. I have. I have done that. Okay. I like this Princess and the Pea. She's going to have stickles and stuff. Okay. What did I do with my... Here it is. I'm glad I came down here on the day that we left for our little getaway. I'm glad I came down here for a quick last check to make sure everything was turned off and yada yada, because I'd left the lid off of my Mod Podge stuff. I would have been not happy about wasting that. That would have been a bummer. I would want this. Okay. So I could have painted first, but I'm just gonna paint. I'm gonna be brave and paint around her. You be right back? Okay. Oh, they had a Rottweiler named the Princess and the Pea. She loved cushy beds. I love that. I had big dogs up until my Sam passed away, and then I had an Australian Shepherd, and that girl was busy. Whew. I miss my big dogs though, but you know, the little ones I have breed. There was a big dog that approached us on the beach, and I had to pick Bruce up because he would just lose his little mind and cause, you know, some sort of reaction. And Bree, she was like, nope. A hat box. I'd love to have one to craft. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. You bet. I had a hat box and it was it's full of the letters my son gave me when he was, you know, stationed overseas and 9/11 and all of that stuff. Well, he was gone a lot. I have all of his letters from boot camp, 100 years ago. He's been in the military so long, I don't even know how long it's been. So did anybody else do anything fun this weekend? Besides hiding from the storms, that's scary. I'm trying to make sure there's no wrinkles and that my paper's not going to lift. I mean, I thought about heating up that little tiny iron and pressing it down. And I'm just going kind of from the inside out to get these little, areas. Uh-oh, missed a spot. Did you guys watch all the presenters for Sarah's Day this weekend? Amazing. I got to see some of it. I replayed some. It was so amazing. She's such a sweet lady. She's a very sweet lady. And she's not full of it. She's just a really sweet soul. It was wonderful seeing all those creators come together for a good cause, and you know, for somebody that they care about. And no matter what the circumstances are, everybody needs a little help once in a while, as they say. Okay, here's what I have. And there might be a couple little wrinkles in there. You know what? I'm just not going to sweat the small stuff. And get that out. Although, if there's going to be wrinkles, I'd rather it not be right on the clear, right there. Here we go. Out of there, man. Out of there. Okay. And then I'll let her dry. I'll give her a quick dry. I don't have any places that are coming up. Okay. More noise. You went thrifting Saturday? Good for you. I'd love one to craft. You bet. I haven't been thrifting for a bit. I need to do that. Thank you, Janet. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. And if you guys are interested, you can follow my link tree for Belladonna Lily B-Flex and find all her beautiful prints. There's also mediums in there to put on your projects. There's molds and things like that. We did go thrifting on Saturday. My husband took me to a couple of thrift stores. Yeah. And yes, I did. That was good. I found some antique doorknobs, which I love. I collect those. That were a good price. Make sure this is cured underneath there, so it doesn't lift. I think I'll let it sit for just a second more while I'm looking. So, how do you like that? That's pretty. So she needs, let's see, what do I have over here? Got all kinds of paint back here. Thank you. Let's see. We have pink. I kind of want to just do one color, but it needs to be a little bit darker pink than this. Is kind of a peachy pink. I have a little granddaughter. The oldest granddaughter is 20. Is she 20? I think she's 23. And then the youngest one is just like 6 or 7 months. So, Princess and the Pea, or a friend of mine, or somebody might like Princess and the Pea. Oh, that heater! I just turned it off a minute ago before it got on here. Pretty. And let's see what I have. You guys have your favorite paintbrushes? You know, I have favorite paintbrushes. And I'll buy more, but I buy more of the same thing. I'm a weirdo. Oh, you went, oh, that's awesome. And got picture frames? Nice. That'll work. I mean, this is a princess, and she's got a crown, and just hoping my husband would. Guys, I'm gonna seal this. Stop and seal this real quick. I was hoping you'd come down here and turn off that heater for me. You didn't see me do this. I obviously am not thinking again today. I'm just, it's overexcitement from having my son here. And seeing the other family stop by. Here he comes. Oh, talk to him and then he won't answer. I'm going to turn off the heater. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. It's getting warm. I don't know what he's doing. He's making a lot of noise. It's okay. So you went thrift store shopping, and anybody else do anything fun besides, you know, the storm watch? Yeah, poor people. So bad. Hope nobody gets hurt or anything. Those crazy storms. Hi, Donna. Belladonna Lily. How are you? I was just talking about what a fabulous job this weekend you did and how the weekend turned out beautifully. Push out. Do double duty here. I'm doing the Princess and the Pea. Princess and the Pea by Dragonfly Crafts. Tell the weather's changing. It's just warmer everywhere. Well, hello, Buttons. She is so tired from being at the beach, you guys. She could hardly keep her eyes open. Yeah, very excited. I was so excited. I picked my son up from the ferry. He had gone with his unit to. They just had a day of, I don't know, fun for the unit. They got out and did sightseeing, and if any of the members hadn't been on a ferry or whatever, they got to do that, experience that. So one of these days he'll retire from that. I don't know. He's kind of military all the way. She's like a little storybook. I was going to try and make her into a storybook and put it, make a book and put her in the, but my little books I have were not big enough. And I didn't want to rip up all of her pillows and stuff. He's still drilling up there. I don't know what it is. You got to see a few of them, but it was good to get out of the house. Good for you. Good for you. That's how we felt. We just had to get out and get away for a while. My husband was just, you get worn out. You get worn out. Need some time away. So I did put a coat of gesso on this canvas before starting, just to get it prepped. And what do you guys think of the pink background? My sound is echoing. Gesso on this canvas before starting. Oh. There we go. How's that? Let me know if that's better. I don't know if it has to do with my husband's drilling on the wall near me. Is anybody else hearing that, an echo? How's the sound now? Check 1 2 1 2. Check. I'd sing, but it's scary. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. Okay, what else do I have to put on you, little lady here? I'll dry this real quick. Set that aside. Is my sound still echoing? I guess it's better. Must be better. Not on your side? Okay. It must have to do with my other phone, maybe. Or my, not just my phone, that other phone. Probably need a second coat. So we're getting our new door installed, and it's the whole frame. There's a window above it. All of it is being replaced. Ours has seen better days, way better days. So we're both kind of happy to have a new door being installed. And it'll be more secure and safe, so I'm happy about. Let's see, so the comments moving? My comments may have stopped. Okay, she just needs one more coat. Is this too pink, do you think? Should I make it darker? Tim, can you do me a favor, please? I know. I'm sorry to bother you. I left my drink upstairs. My tea. It's in the living room. Okay. Will you grab that for me, please? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Do you want to put that in the bedroom? I'm gonna put this back up. Maybe. We'll see. No? Okay. He just took down there was a curtain, what was it? What did I put up there? It was well, anyway, he took it down because where the window was above the door. Are we putting this back up? He asked me, and then he says, when I said, well, I don't know, he says, nope. Okay, that answers that then. You want to do that yourself? But the roof in a few weeks? Oh, the roof. Boy. Yeah. So we're getting the new door, and then we have prep work to do for the house, and then paint the outside because it's been a hot minute since it's been painted. But that's okay. Everything in time. We've waited a long time to do it, so we had so much other stuff happening. Life gets busy, and yeah, it gets busy. Life gets busy. My sound must have stopped echoing because Donna hasn't said anything more. So, which I could find that annoying when you have your microphone on or something. Two of them going. It's annoying. I don't need that. Okay, did I get all the way around? Except right here. Well, this is pink. This is definitely a pink thing. I was going to put it on a bag, and I thought, nah. I mean, I could have put it on there for an overnight bag, but oh, what the heck. Oh, what the heck. Okay. What do you say? Okay, done with the pink. I will set that right there. Give this a dry. The door next year. Yeah, everything, you know, it kind of comes in waves. It's always something with the house, always. And I can't get away from it. I wanted to show you guys this. This is my beautiful pillow my friend Tina made for me for my back. Isn't that pretty? She makes these. She made me a blanket. I'm putting it upside down because it fits better that way, but it helps my back. It's nice and solid. Yeah, she made me this beautiful blanket. She makes little animals with those things. She's beyond her doing stuff and showing people. Oops, don't touch that. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. It's getting dry. Hot? I turned my heat off. Okay. He's moving around a lot. Sorry, medication. Have to take it. Every day for the rest of my life. Just a spot here. He's busy. I think he shut the door, which is good. This spot there. These little. I kind of want. I like the sides done too, so that you know, if you're hanging something on a wall and you see it from the side, it doesn't look funky. Funky. Give that another little. I see some wet spots. You try to do something like the pillow? Yeah. It didn't take her long, I guess. You know, not long at all. It's just good for her. She just started doing these like a year ago, and I mean, she's just doing really well with them. What should I use on you? Okay. It needs a sealer on it. And stickles and jewels and all the good stuff. I really like this sealer that we are using. It's good stuff. I like the gloss. I like glossy stuff. And it's not for everybody, and that's okay. Which I need to make some things without gloss just so that, you know, other people will like that. Or I guess if people could request it, you know. Is that sticking up? I can't tell. No. Okay. 3D. What I have, I can put on here. You do something every year for your house? Good for you. Yeah, you kind of have to keep, you know, keep things up. Otherwise it's all at once. All at once. We had, a couple months ago, we have an upstairs and a downstairs, and they both have refrigerators and ovens and stuff. Well, anyway, the downstairs refrigerator, the fridge went out, and then the oven. So I had to replace that. And then 2 weeks later, and we had just bought the whole door package to get that done. 2 weeks later, this is when this started with the refrigerator. So we had to buy 2 new refrigerators and a new stove and the door, and that was a lot of money. It was a lot. My husband was just, you know, when you're getting ready to retire, you just don't want to be spending all that. But it's taken care of now. It was, you know, grit your teeth. And then go to the gas pump and grit some more. Okay. That there. This. So you don't forget. You like the gloss too? Yes. It's that jug of clear, the DecoArt clear top coat. I think it works really well. Get my little thing of sparkles. And the crowns. Sorry, getting under the desk for bling. Blingity bling bling bling. See this giant cup? 40 ounces. My grandson gave me that. Like, wow, that's big. That's kind of a small crown. I'll just pull some things out and you guys can tell me. I have some little flowers we can put on her bedding. I also can do those on the side. Ooh, this will be fun. Just gonna keep drying this. And I have a little. I'm gonna set this here so you can see it. That one's different. Too big. Too bad. Whoops. Too bad this is so big, because that would sure be pretty. I have these. Let's see what this is. I'm going to stop that for a minute here. There's one of these. And I'm going to turn this around so you can see it. Hers is just still a little bit damp. Is she damp here? Just a little bit. I won't set it on there directly. I'm going to dry it just a little bit more this way. the heat pump and the dishwasher. Man, if you were closer, my husband does that for a living. He heat pumps and this stuff like that. Yeah, that's spending. That is a lot, and one income. Oh, yep, I get it. I get what you're saying. Let's see, those are kind of big crowns. What do you guys think of the crown idea? What do you think of that? That's kind of, this one's kind of, well, it looks like this. It might be kind of big, but you tell me. Is that dry? That's a little bit dry. Just kind of set it there for now while I look at these. Got a few. Look at that. What about this? Let's look for different colors. This one has green. Ooh. Okay, so there's a couple different colored ones. There is with the little brown, rhinestones, and some little pearls. I don't know if you can see that. Put this up here. Whoa! Come back here. I can't really tell how I'm putting it on there right now, but there's that. That might be a little small. And there is this one. I'm not sure about this bottom round piece on there. But this is pretty. You have to go run some errands? Okay. All right. Have a great evening, Donna. She's the most sweetest lady ever. Just the sweetest lady. And then there's this, has green. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe my finger's in the way. But it is like it's almost like it's a garden green. And then at the top, is it a purple stone or is it, I can't tell what that is, but. So she has green in her bedding, in her flowers, in her pillows right here. Which one? You like this one? So we'll say this is A, B, or there's C. You like that one too? Wait, is there another? Oh, look at this. This one has red stones. She's pretty. Maybe too much for her? What do you think? She doesn't really have too much red. Remember the red, kind of reddish purple? Wow. All these gorgeous. This is the same as that. Okay, here's the same one, only without the round thing at the bottom. It's the exact same as this one, except for it doesn't have this rounded piece right here. You like B? Okay. B it is. That looks like more for, I don't know, guy. Who's that? Pretty ornate thing. Okay. We're doing B. Tammy said. That's what we're doing. Can I put this anywhere on that? Flower, maybe? I don't know. We've got all kinds of sparkly stuff. The Princess and the Pea. I wish I had a frog even to put with her. Maybe I do. I don't know, but we'll see. That'd be fun. She doesn't need that. I have a squirrel. I have a shoe for Cinderella. Got to do Cinderella. I have to find Cinderella first, but that's coming. And what could I use for a P under there? She needs a P. Got all kinds of stickles. Oops, forgot this one in the box. There we go. Okay. And she needs, I could do diamond dust on her skirt. She does have, I forgot to put him away too. Oh, I got to get those little flowers out too. Let's see. I kind of organized my drawer. Well, so I could find things better. Yeah, like that's happening. There's so much stuff, I don't know what to do with myself. Let's see. Okay, Halloween. Nobody wants that right now. I'm looking for that could be on her wall. It could be like let's see. Like she's got the, I don't know. Let's see how that works out. Flowers. I'm looking for flowers. Stay focused here. Oh, here's the flower bag. Okay. All kinds of little flowers. These are so cute. They'll fit on her oh, maybe too big. What else do I have? What do you think of those? Like, these are like little tiny flowers. They could be on her pillow. Maybe not the red. There's green and blue, which goes with what's going on in her little world here. Over here, stickles, brown, kind of brown. I like that. Is that the wrong? Go. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Looking at all, I have the Princess and the Pea going on here, and I'm looking at these little flowers to see if they work on one of her pillows. Maybe that's too many. I don't know. And I have stickles, and we found a crown for her. She's gonna have this one. I'm gonna take the backing off of that. That's got to go right away. Wrong tool. He's sending me pictures, and I can't look at those right now. I love him, but I can't look at those right now. I hope the bunny didn't eat his part of his landscaping. You like those flowers? Those are cute. Yeah. The bunny has been helping itself to some of Tim's landscaping, and that just means he's going to trap it and it's going to go live somewhere else. He doesn't hurt them. He'll rehome it to the wild bunnies. They come and destroy your yard. I kind of like the wild bunnies. He's not so fond of them. But then, that's okay. Wait, this one's tough. Don't you dare break. Plan B. If A isn't working, go to B. Wow. There we go. That works. Get that off of there. Let's see. So our nephew and niece-in-law, the nephew and his wife, she's beautiful. Joe and Jerusha, they were here with their kids, Jaden and Jana. Awesome kids. Anyway, so I brought Jana. She's, let's see, she's got to be 9. Is she older than that? No, 10. Maybe she's 11. I don't know. I can't remember. But I brought her down here to the craft room and told her, pick out some. She likes to do. She's doing scrapbooking right now, so I just opened up my drawer and said, "Well, I've got this book and that book," and she was like, "Wow!" And I'm like, "Yep, let's load you up." And her dad's like, "What are you doing? There's a weight limit on the plane." I said, "Well, won't some of that fit in your suitcase?" I love this paper too. I'm like, "This will fit in your suitcase." He's like, you're trying to start something?" But I'll have you know, he is the one, when we went to Arizona last year, he's the one that sent us home with the puppy. So that's how Hooligan happened. That's how we ended up with Brigitte. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I just don't feel bad about that right now. And it was funny. He's like, "Yeah, it's not fair." We love him. Awesome nephew. Gosh, these are gonna be perfect. Okay, so there's blue ones I could put here, and light blue. This one has pansies on it, but I don't have any pansy flowers. Okay, so I have some of those. If we want to use those too, we put the crown on her. She needs a crown. And I want some of this handy dandy D7000 with a spot of hot glue. I was going to try and put flowers behind her crown too, because she does have flowers in her hair, but we'll see. Okay, you go there. Ugh, glue stinks. Ooh. Is anybody else having the spring time sneeze and snarfs? Because I sure got them. My glue. Boy, that was quick. Tried to quick. She's pretty. She's pretty. Okay. Yeah, that glue has. Okay. So. There she is with her. What do you think of the crown? Is it in a good spot, or do I need to move it? I think it's in a good spot. She needs a belt. Could she use a bit of this on her belt? Yeah, I think so. That has to get cut off. I moved my desk around just a little bit, So. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. You stayed away from. Oh, I've tried, but man, it sure gets me. I go in and out with the dog, and you know how that goes. Yeah. My even when we were over on the coast. Oops. I'm going to fold that under. Fold under. Is it too big? Built. Maybe just a little. Okay, try the hot glue. Try the hot glue. Yeah, that gives her a little. She's got to have a gold belt. She's a princess. Oh, and earrings. She's got earrings there. I wish I could use those, but they're too big. Where's those teeny tiny little. Oh, here we go. Let's see what this does. She goes to the neighbor's house. Is the neighbor okay with that? Do these come? That's too big for her ear. But it might not be too big for this pillow. How many are there of these? Green and blue and pink. They're tiny, little tiny things. See those little, and I put a little belt on her. And she's got to have her shoes done. Okay. Yay. Okay. All right. Get her earring done. She's got earrings. And she needs sparkle in her hair. How about a pink earring? Can I do two? Let's see if it's too long. What do you guys think so far? It's coming along here. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I can't see. I don't know why there's no other comments on the. Oh well. Just gonna keep going. My stuff here. She either has a dangling earring or just one. But this has a sharp edge on it that has to go. Okay, and a little bit of this guy. There we go. She's got her earrings. She's sleeping with her jewelry on. I don't usually, but that's okay. You love it? Thank you. And she needs a bracelet. Every princess needs their bracelet. Hi. A bit. Hour. Yeah, hour. Why? Oh, you can order it now. I don't want it to be cold. Well, you can eat. That's not bad. Okay. A little bit. Okay, there's that. And put this part. Is that Bruce? Oh. Yeah, put that on there too. How long should I have it? Just gotta go bling up everything. Bling it away. Okay. Right there. Okay. Ow. Onto my elbow. Okay. Having trouble seeing today. Okay. Thanks, Tammy. Oh, don't stick. Don't stick. I mean, stick to where you're supposed to be stuck. Jeez. Ding-a-ling. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. There we go. So she's got her belt and her earrings and her bracelet. Earring, I should say. And she needs her boots. Maybe an ankle bracelet on her boots, or yeah. So it's gonna take 3 or 4, and I want it to kind of curve. So I'm gonna cut off 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Where to put it? No. 2, 3. There we go. You love it, Lisa? There we go. I mean, I guess I could have put these on her toes, but I don't know, it just seemed like fun around on the boots. Okay. What do you guys think? That on the... So she has ankle bracelets on her boots, or bling bling on the boots. And I think I'm going to do some of these on her, put some of this stuff on her pillows. What else do I have? What are the flowers that aren't huge? Oh, look at these. These are fun too. And they're not gigantic. Do have large ones, but that would just be way too big. Yeah. Okay, put this back. And she has, let's see, I tied that in a knot accidentally. Put this back, I'll dump it everywhere. I don't know if I'm really happy with her belt just yet. What did I do with these? It's kind of, there. These little balls get out of shape easy. Okay. Next. These are like little plasticky looking flowers, but they're pretty. Can you see those? And those will fit on there really well. The colors, I love this green for her green right here. Old-fashioned colors are my thing. They're my jam. Let's see. And just doing it that way. Okay. Maybe I can, oops, let loose. I need a different pair. These are stuck. I love this color. We're having pizza tonight, the old couple, because he's got a full week coming up and, you know, just stuff happening. And I thought, I just don't want to cook. And we did, we cooked while we were on vacation because we were, you know, staying at my niece's summer place, which is amazing. I was telling my daughter about it, to take the kids, because there's enough room for all the kids. They don't have to fight over a bedroom. There's enough for everybody. You know, that one. These are so cute. So cute. Can I do kind of this? Yeah, okay. Yes, I can. I can do whatever I want, right? All right. Then I've got the blue down here, so I see her. Does it stick up too far, do you think, or is it okay? It's good. Cute idea. Let's see. This will lay down, but I think this will be cute here. Love these little flowers. They're big, but you know, it's all right. It's okay. It works. I'm gonna dump those out. And then we want kind of this rosy pink. There. There's a brown one. Here's a brown one. Put that one there. This is near the chest, which is a brown chest. So maybe we have a lighter pink. That one there. Or maybe down here. Pink, lighter pink down here. And one more. Let's see, green. Maybe green. Here's orange, but orange isn't doing that. Oh, white. Maybe another pink one. This mauve pink. brown. Okay. Stickles, of course. Let's see, what should we do for this trunk? And I think it needs diamond dust on her skirt. Maybe on some of her boots. I think she needs it. These are pretty. Maybe I should use this for her belt instead of this fuzzy wuzzy stuff. I don't know. The trunk. Yeah. There's a reflection. It's hard for me to see. Can you guys see okay? It's good. Cute idea. It's good. I like that on the trunk there. But let's see, I need something a little bit more jazzy. If I add a couple of these, it could all get changed. Okay. The Princess and the Pea. I love that. This has blue. I'm sticking with the blue. There's blue and light blue and green. Yeah, she would have been cute on a bag, but I don't know. Temu stuff. Temu. My comments have stopped over on Donna's page, but it's all right. Okay, something there. I don't know. Maybe I'm making a mistake with all these, but it sure is fun putting them down. I could have done. I mean, it's very 3D. That's for sure. Stickles. Before I do that, though, what else does she need? Geez, I just don't like the dingle. What do you think of the belt? Is the belt okay, or should I change that? I wanted to put that big flower there, but it would have looked funny. This is way too big, but it would have, I mean, I'm just going to take this off so I can see it, but whoa, there it went. Just got a text from my son telling you it was the best seeing him. It was the best. It's not enough. I mean, he's going to be gone now. Well, he'll be back in a couple weeks, but then he flies out again for another location, military, and so get rid of that pin. So he'll be gone for a while, and then he'll come back, and hopefully I get to see him then. I don't know. I'm on a need-to-know basis. That's what happens when they're grown-up. All grown-ups. What do you think of that instead? You know, the big pen. You have them all over your room. This instead of dingle balls on there. I think so too. Because it's just flowers everywhere. I'm not real crazy about this. Heat it up. Come off there. You have dingle balls all over your room? I call them the dingle balls, but you know. There we go. How easy that was. I mean, this heat thing is good for everything. I'm so glad I saw him. It was when he got off the ferry, and I didn't see him, you know, getting off, but he walked, and then he I'm gonna put this back and put this here. And then when he saw me, he had the biggest smile. I had the biggest smile. I tried not to cry. Because it's been so long since I've seen him, but I didn't want to make him feel bad, but you know. Yeah. What do you think of that? Do you like that? I wanted to make it kind of a belt, I guess. No, it just looks like it's hanging out on a big thing hanging out on her waist, huh? Yips. Lost one of these bad boys. Okay. The snips from the pins. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Can I make that work? Can I put it down? I could put it down there I could put it on her trunk down here. I could put it on the trunk, or let's see. Too big? Oops. Probably too big, huh? What else do I have over there? I have that's too yellowy. Could something like this go for a belt, or is that that's probably too ornate on her. On the trunk? Yeah. Where did I put that thing? Okay. I'm going to put some hot glue and then some regular glue. And never the two shall meet, because they don't work well together. Doink. Okay. On the trunk. Yeah, on the trunk. This is a flowery thing. This might be just too ornate. I don't know. She's a sleeping princess. I'll just cut off a little bit and see what we think. Wait, can I cut off any of that? Yes. Okay. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. If I cut here, I need to trim off that. Might have to go. Okay. I mean, why not? It's the worst that can happen. I'll take it off like the other stuff. Okay. This is a little bit big, but we got the too much on her for a belt. Jesus. Maybe if I put it this way and hold it. Little Princess and the Pea. Or I could just do pearls. Or I could do just flowers. You know, I could put flowers across her little belt. It just didn't look right before with the dingle dangles. Maybe this is it. That's pretty. I think that's it. With some sparkly stuff. Okay. I think everybody had fun this weekend doing the Sarah's Day. That was amazing. I got to watch some of it. There. I think that'll work. With the little flower belt. It's pretty. Okay. Get rid of that thing. This might come in handy somewhere else. Okay. Let's see. Sparkles. Anybody have any other suggestions for her? Should I put, so on the wall behind her, I could put a cameo on, you know, since it's supposed to be a wall behind her. I could put a cameo, like in the corner, or out here. Oh, something bigger, maybe. Oh, God, this is huge. This is huge, but I don't know. I'm just having Sparkle Day. That's what I'm having right now. Since she's sleeping high up, there should be... Oh, what is this? Does that move? No. There should be something, you know. But then again, who knows? What do you think? Too much doesn't fit. For like it's a picture in the background on the wall while she's sleeping on a pile of princess pillows. Yeah? Okay. Okay, that worked. So I'm going to put some of this B7000 and then some hot glue just to hold it. And somebody has to have a little girl that this should be a part of their room. I don't know what my daughter Stephanie, who has the baby, you know, she's pretty particular. So, and so's my other one that has a little girl. But I could say, "Oh, isn't this cute?" And they'd both look at me like I had 3 heads. Okay. I think that's pretty. Move these now out of the way, and I want to get some my flower mess. I have a bag I've just been keeping all the flowers in, so I can find them all. Which I will clean up afterwards. Put this away. And a sip of tea. Perfect. Put the lid on this. Okay, stickles. And I also have, I think I just got that glue on my face. Ugh. Yuck. So I have this really cool deal, which the grandsons gave me. It has every color you can imagine of sparkly things. So, you know, I'm in like overload of, oh, look at these. This reminds me of a mermaid tail. And I want to put some on. Well, let me ask you, should I do sparkles on her, like, you know, a pink color or something on her skirt? There's a light pink. Instead of using the diamond dust. This would be pretty on there. And let's see. None of that. That's too red. Oh my gosh, the colors are amazing. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at this. What is this one called? Does it have a name? It's just called Pretty Sparkles. That's what it's called. Or do I stick with the light one? No, we're going for it. Because why not? So I'm going to get a little bit of this podge. I guess I'll do this instead of, in case it's going in a little girl's room, I might as well behave myself and not put the diamond dust on there, because you never know. I get up there and touch it or something. What did I do with that thing? Here it is. I'm telling you, little Bree, she is so tired from the beach and being gone from home. Last night, she crawled up at the end of the bed, put her head on the pillow, and was out. That was it. and then she played with my grandniece today. It was so cute, and nephew, and then and the nephew Joe, who he's the one that, you know, got us to take her home, go meet her, and then take her home, because he has a half sibling of hers. Yeah. I love her though. I just love her. Okay, so I'm putting down some of this top coat on here to sprinkle just where I want it for the sprinkles. And in here for her skirt. You guys, my son's getting on a plane right now, and I'm just having I'm having a melancholy moment. I know he's boarding, and I don't like it. I don't want him to go. He likes it better in Texas, though. He did say that. He's happier. The sun is out. It's good for him. being a military guy, to have a lot of well, he's a war veteran, so it's good for him to have the um, the sunshine. He needed that. He needed it for all kinds of reasons. But so I wouldn't begrudge him that. I'd miss him though, just miss him, and it's difficult. Okay, so there we go. Alrighty. Hopefully it won't stick anywhere it's not supposed to. It just sticks to her pretty little skirt. I need some more in here. I'm going to put some of the lighter color in there too. She's a pretty, pretty princess. Lighter color, I like this. Why not? Woohoo! And get these top out of there. Can't believe my grandsons came up with this, but I'm really happy about it. What's going on here? They're good kids. The little grandniece that was here, Jana, it was so fun going through the some of the stuff with her to pick out to take home. I'm like, take this and take that. She goes, I don't know if it'll fit. And I'm like, well, I'm going to give you a bag. She didn't want one of the bigger bags that I made. She just wanted a small one. So pick the one you want. You can have whatever you want. It's kind of pretty. Okay, so I don't know if you can see her sparkling skirt, but it's beautiful. And I think I want to do, come on, get off of there. You don't belong there. Let's get a little brush. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so the light pink helped with that darker pink. So now I think she might need a little bit of sparkle on her shirt. What blue do I have? Oh my gosh, that's too purpley. That might be too dark. I don't know. Should I do like I could do a white. I don't think this, not that color. Let's see. What else is there? There's silver and gold, and I don't know what that is. That's oh, that would have been a pretty, well, okay. Just put that back right now. Just green. Orange. I love orange. Maybe that one. That bike. There it is. Oh, you lost sound? Uh-oh. You want... I didn't sing. I promise. I didn't sing. That cannot be why you lost sound. I thought about it, Lisa. But, you know, the protesting, it would have been bad. Don't sing. Please don't sing. Don't do it. I might as well get the top off of this while I'm doing this. Don't do it. Oh, wrong one. Oh, my niece picked out a bag she liked too. That was fun. That and she actually liked it, so that's good. I'm just happy, happy to share. She's got a band. It looks like a band, a flower, or a bow on her arm. So check that out. Woohoo! I'm all about the sparkles. Ooh, she's so pretty. Okay, the band, the white band. Don't get this in my stuff. Do I have a little bow I can put there? I'll put the white there, but I wonder if I have a bow I could put there. And she needs a little bit of blue sparkle in there. Okay. Hi, Buttons. You okay, buddy? You little tired girl, you? She kind of got sick yesterday, too. So, I mean, it was probably from the car ride and then when she got home eating. You got to go get ready? Okay. I will see you. Thanks for stopping in, Lisa. There. Okay. Let's see. What else can we do to this thing? I need like a little bow for her. I might have one. I have one in here for her sleeve. Where's my little thingamajigger to dump stuff out in? Well, heck, I don't know. I'll throw these things out. Now I have some sort of little bow for the sleeve. That's too big. Yeah, that's way too big. Way too big. Okay. Here's this little deal. No, nope. That won't work. Maybe she ends up with nothing on her sleeve. It's just white. Okay. There's some stickers. I think, what's this? That won't work either. I did have a little bows that, green. No, no. Boy, I have a lot of stuff on here, huh? um, I think pearls would make it look cheesy if I put that around there. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. It would. I don't know. It's kind of full of fluff and puff now. And she's on, let's see, her pillow. Let me check my stickles this way. And paint. Put the paint away. Okay, stickles. Is there more? Do I have more of these? Where's the rest of them? Seems like I have more. I usually keep them upside down. This is rose gold, which doesn't really. Let's try the mercury glass. The pillow. Can I do that around here? How would that look? You know what I did see that I want to try to do is I want to do a busted canvas. That sounds like fun. So I'm going to try that. I think. I've seen it done. I haven't done it myself, but I want to try it. I've seen a couple people do it, and that always turns out so pretty. That's so bad. That doesn't bother me so bad. Okay. Okay, I have this. The Princess and the Pea. It's very elementary. Oh, I was gonna do, shoot, and I added stickles. And I was gonna add, some diamonds around the picture. But now that I have the stickles on there, I have to wait for those to dry before I can do that, because that would just, the stickles are something you just do at the last. And she needs eyelashes. And pardon me, brush your face out here. Oh, right in the stickles. See? What did I say? It's easy to do. It's just easy to do because you're just trying to tidy up. So fix that. Right in the stickles. Ding dong. Okay. Yeah. Oh, maybe I have to it right here. So it's missing. But I think, yeah, she needs eyelashes. Love this ruby red. This is rhubarb red. It's so pretty. So I'm just going to do some of it on her pillow here. Outline some of the stuff. On the pillow, but not the pillow itself. So I'll be live. B-Flex with Donna is always on Mondays at 3. I am on tomorrow at 5. And I also will be back on I will be back on Friday at my regular Kimberly's Vintage Treasure time at 4. This week it was a little I just didn't do it because we were traveling. But it was so much fun. I just enjoyed it a lot. And I'm just making just little somethings on here, just kind of following some of the dark spots. Okay. I guess I could. I want to do a different color. I don't know. Oh. Okay. I like that ruby red. Not ruby, rhubarb. Rhubarb red. Okay. Hi, Miriam. How are you? Sorry, I wasn't looking up. I was busy focusing on my stickles. How are you doing? I loved your artwork you did for the Sarah's Day. Beautiful, beautiful work. Yep. You are an amazing artist, and I love what you do. I love your painting and how you explain everything so in such detail, which is good for me because I'm all new to this painting thing. Okay, let's see. What else could I do to make it's just kind of it's not very, I don't know. I think it needs stuff. Friend call me. I really want to do some mixed media, but I put the stickles on there, so now I have to wait for that to dry. Because I wasn't thinking. Maybe I shouldn't have put so many of those flowers on there. I don't know. Anybody thoughts? Anybody thoughts? Too many of those bulky flowers. Take them off. She's kind of just elementary. And the pink. You'll darken that up. She's very sparkly. Maybe she needs blue sparkles on her on the pillow, like in here. There. Oops. Let's see if I can get those off her. Whoa! Throwing things around here. Don't be throwing things around. There we go. Back on your. Get back up there. I love these little sparkles. Okay. It needs something. Maybe it needs gold. maybe it needs gold. Her trunk isn't standing out very well for me, but it does need, I just can't do this with the, because of the, I put the stickles on. Doggone it. That's all right. I do like her. I think she needs, it needs something. It's not finished. It's not completely finished. It just needs a little something to, maybe it's too many of those flowers. Eyelashes and maybe a little bit of sparkle dust in her hair. Let's see. I'm going to do that. A little bit of sparkle in the hair. Since I'm on here, I might as well. Talking to myself. It's okay. She's got, where is it? Do we have a bronzy color? She kind of has red highlights. A little bit of bronzy. I wonder if that'd be too much. Anybody on here? Thoughts? Yeah. There we go. Pop that out of there. Wow, that's a lot. Big sparkles. This fine sparkles. She needs really fine sparkle. Just for a highlight for her hair. That's gold. That's a fine sparkle of gold, but she has, her hair is more, yeah, that might be better. Oh, I've got it. I have got it. Okay. She's going to get a little bit of that in her hair. Let's see. And then it can dry overnight, and I can come back in and add the, I can add the, some diamonds. I mean, just needs a little bit of highlight. Oh, this might be too much, but hey, you know what? Go big or go home. She's a princess. She get the sparkle. Yeah. Right here. No sparkle there. A little bit there. Okay. I'm spoiled now. These grandsons are going to have to keep sending me this, giving me this sparkle stuff. Oh, you guys, this is, there we go. Get off her little hand. You can't be there. Back over into your area. Not on her face. She is beautiful. I'll show you here in just a second. Get this little bit of finger. her dress and her. She needs some on this pillow. This pillow needs it really bad, so we're gonna do that too. And then I'm gonna get off of here so everybody can go do their dinner thing because my husband is upstairs, probably starving to death. Okay, pink for sure. Hello, beautiful. That's on her dress. That's did we do this? That's too bright. That is slightly too orange. Too red. Too red. Black. Copper like her hair. Maybe a both. Maybe a little bit of that and a little bit of pink. Do that. Okay. Let's do that and this pretty soft pink. Yeah. Okay. I love that. That'll work. And she wants the blue. Maybe some blue. I'm just all about the sparkle now. Maybe one of these can be on there, but not all of them. I like how that works. Heat it up. You can't get the jar up, open, heat it up. You need to remove something, heat it up. There we go. She needs some more stuff. So I'm gonna do this. Do the okay, let's try this. A little bit here and there. And then there's the white, which I love. The white. Everybody had to give up their pillows for her. Love it. Love, 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 love. All right. How's this? This is a little better. So sparkly. She's so sparkly. And this thing. I really want to do gold on there, but I don't want sparkly. I still am not sure about these. Let's take these things off. Nope. I get a plan, and then sometimes students don't like it. Okay. Like that. I like that better. All right, I'm going to get off here and let you guys go, and I will be back on tomorrow at 5 for something else, and 4 o'clock on Friday. And thanks for joining me, D-Flex with Donna.